Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is these colored pieces here are going to be the base of your function. It would be what would be colored on your piece of paper, your own shading. And then what we're going to be doing, it's kind of a hard topic to understand, is you're going to be having cross sections taken out of a three-dimensional figure, and those cross sections are in other geometric shapes. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take a look at this green rectangle, and that would just be the base that you had colored on paper. Now, can you envision in your head squares coming up out of this base and making a three-dimensional figure? So what I'm going to do here is I made a couple of Play-Doh, and so I want you to see that there could be a ton of little squares here. And if you took the area of all these little squares, it would create volume. And so there would be an infinite number of these squares. And so what you're going to have to do is figure out the cross-section area and cross-section volume. So this is one way, in one direction the squares could be going. These could be going up and down, but if I went sideways they wouldn't be squares because the length is longer. So they could be going sideways in case they would be rectangles. So you have to figure out what the shape is, and in most cases they tell you the shape in the problem. So the base of the figure could be a circle. We did one of those in class yesterday. In that case, they could ask you to have cross sections that are semicircles. So you'd have to figure out how long this would be right here, which would be considered the diameter of your semicircle. So then here's one semicircle, but as these lengths here are not equal, you'd have to create a new one each time. And so now if you combine all these little itty-bitty semicircles, you'll get your volume. Can you go sideways? And so these are the hardest things for you actually to see, so we're actually going to be making these with Play-Doh during class tomorrow.